Alright guys, it's going bringing you some PS Live, Pokemon Showdown Live. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I figured I would do one, because you know, they're usually a lot of fun and stuff, and people seem to enjoy them. So today, we're going to be doing a few Ubers matches. I don't know how many we'll do, we'll see, depending on time and stuff. So what we're going to do now is just look for a battle, hopefully get one quick. Really been enjoying Ubers, and we got one like straight away, so that's awesome. So let's see, this guy is running double weather, and he has Rayquaza, which airlocks, so that's sort of okay, I guess. What I'm going to do is lead off with my Genesect. It is Choice Scarfed. As he leads off with his Rayquaza, what I'm going to do is just go straight for the Ice Beam. I do get this physical attack boost, but I'm pretty sure an Ice Beam can kill, so I'm just going to play it safe right now, make sure I can get a kill. And first turn KO, that is awesome. So there we go. That is his Rayquaza out of the way, so weather is pretty much free to stay for the rest of the battle. It just depends on who wins the weather war, because he does have two, so he does have two weathers on his side. So what I'm going to do is go out into my Gastrodon, which is my special defensive wall. As he goes for a flamethrower, take that very kindly. And what I can do now is go for a Earth Power, I guess, is my best option, because he could go for something. So I can see that he's not Choice Scarf. That's perfect. That means I can switch into my Genesect should I need to. And that Earth Power actually did rather decent damage. So if he goes for an Ice Beam again, I don't really have anything that wants to switch in on it. So what I'm going to have to do is just protect for a second, get some HP back, scout out a little bit, see if he wants to keep going for Ice Beams, and if he does, that's fine. So the only problem is, with this thing being a special defensive wall, he does have a special attacking boost. So what I'm going to do is go for Surf, I think, and we'll see what Surf does, as that did 35%, so I can only live about one more, but Surf did a lot more than Earth Power, so that's great. So let's see, what we're going to do is just protect again, get some more HP back, and predicting him to go for an Ice Beam, I'm going to go out into my own Genesect, which I can then use to outspeed him and hit him with a Flamethrower. So I think that's probably my best move. I could probably go out into Kyurem if I wanted to, but I guess I can't really take that risk now, as he just went for Flamethrower, so I guess he predicted me to switch out. So I'm going to go for Surf as he goes for Flamethrower again. It's like he's listening to me, but he can't hear me. It's strange. Anyway, he has 1 HP left, basically. What I'm going to do is just protect again, make sure that I get my HP back as he goes for Ice Beam, and I'm pretty much safe to take him out with the Surf, should he not get a critical hit. So that is awesome. There we go. Surf should take this thing out, and he goes for Ice Beam, which doesn't take me out, which is good. Doesn't get the freeze, and there we go. So his Genesect is taken care of, just sort of stalled him out of it with Gastrodon. I'm not a big fan of stalling, but if I have to, I will. I wouldn't even call that stalling, really. That was just me playing a little bit tactically. So he goes out into this thing. I expect him to probably want to go for an Ice Beam. Again, we're just going to scout, go for protect, make sure that we don't get caught off guard by anything. As he goes for the Ice Beam, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is actually go out into my Kyurem, White, which is Choice Spec. So this thing is going to hit very, very hard no matter what the Pokemon. As he goes for an Ice Beam, that does 35%, much like his Genesect one. That's weird. But what we're going to do is go for a Draco Meteor, which should do a lot of damage should this thing not be special defensive. Usually Kyogres, well, Kyogres I've seen the most are usually Choice Scarf. So he goes out into his Groudon, which is going to get completely OHKO'd by the Draco. That is awesome. And he is down to 3 Pokemon, sitting very, very comfortably at 6-3. And he is at, he does only have 1 weather Pokemon left, and I haven't even got out to my Hippowdon yet. So this is going very, very well. Good to play a little bit of tactical PS. Get myself ready. In comes Giratina. I know I probably can't OHKO that with my Kyurem at -2, so I'm going to switch out into my Hippowdon, get up my Sandstorm. As he goes for a Draco of his own, I take that. Not well, but I take it. And what I'm going to do is switch out into my... I need something that... I'm going to just... I'd like to sack Gastrodon, but Gastrodon is meant to really come in on Kyogre, so I'm going to just go to Gastrodon anyway, as he goes out into his Arceus. Now this could be a problem. If he goes for the Sword Stance, what I have to do is actually stall him out and make sure that he doesn't get to finish me off with extreme speed. He goes for the Bullet Seed, which actually takes me out. That is fine. As long as he doesn't set up a Sword Stance, that is good with me. So what I'm going to do is go out into Kyurem, threaten something with the Draco, hopefully get to take out this Arceus. I'm pretty sure it can't kill me from that range of HP with extreme speed. So either way, I get to threaten something with the Draco. Kind of hoping I take out this thing, because Arceus is like... Arceus, it's a threat. It's always a threat. So he goes out into Kyogre, it's going to take a Draco. It's going to live, to my surprise, but I'm pretty sure it can't take me out from where I am, so another Draco will be able to finish that off. even if he switches out into Giratina, it's fine, but we outspeed anyway and take him out. So he wasn't Choice Scarf, which I expected him to be. Usually Kyogres are. He could have been a bulky variant, seeing as he didn't get outcode by that. Now he's going to go for his own Draco Meteor probably, so I'm going to just sack Hippowdon. Weather War is 1, so I don't really need to worry that much. As, there we go, we get taken out by that. That is perfectly fine. What I'm going to do now is go out into my Genesect and go for a Ice Beam, which should do a decent amount. Probably not too much, but it'll at least do a good amount to this Giratina, which is actually an annoying Pokemon to take out because it's pretty bulky. So I'm a little bit worried about it, but I do have a lot of Pokemon that can handle it. I do have Excadrill with Sand Rush, so I mean I am pretty okay for taking hits. Switches out into Arceus, that does nothing, so I'm assuming this is a special defensive variant, which could hinder me quite a bit. So I'm going to go out into my Mewtwo, probably go for the Psy Strike, and try and do as much damage as I possibly can. I still could possibly lose this, knowing me I will, but anyway, he's going to go for the Cosmic Power, which is actually really annoying, because, you know, the increase in special defense and physical defense is annoying. We're going to go for a Psy Strike as he switches out into his thingy for his Giratina. His Giratina. And I think I'm going to have to sack some, well, yeah, I think it's best for me to probably sack my Mewtwo, get off an Ice Beam if I can, and get a critical hit and not have to sack it at all. That's not what I intended to do, but whatever. What I actually wanted to do was sack Mewtwo, go out into Excadrill, and finish that thing off like an Earthquake or something. But that's okay. That is doing a lot, so even at +1, I should still kill. Bullet Seed is doing absolutely nothing. Probably doesn't have any attacking investment. Definitely a defensive kind of Arceus, without question, obviously, as you saw that move. What did I use? I used, can't even remember, but I did something, and it did no damage, but there we go. So we take that out. That is good game to Roserade 26, and that brings my ranking up to 1657, which is not bad. So there we go. Good game there. We'll go find another battle and see what else we can do in some Ubers. So we'll look for another battle, and we get one right away. So this guy's team is another pretty annoying. This is an annoying team. This is a Supreme Commander. Again, I'm going to lead off with Genesect because I do need it. Well, it's Choice Scarf, so we can outspeed like a lot of Pokemon. I'm kind of weary of the Palkia because I'm fearing that could be a Scarf set. I get the special attack boost first, so I'm going to assume that I'm faster, go for a Flamethrower, as he sees that as well. Switches out into Kyogre, good play. Predicted me to go for a Flamethrower, so that's fine. What I'm going to do is go out into my Gastrodon, because Gastrodon is like my big check to Kyogres. And usually they go for like water type moves, so that gives me the special attack boost with the Storm Drain. He predicts that, goes to his Ferrothorn, so it looks like we have a good player on our hands here. That's good to see. What I'm going to do now is switch out into my Hippowdon, get rid of that rain. He's probably going to set up hazards, goes for Elite Seed, that's cool with me. I can just switch out, and what I'm going to switch out to is my Mewtwo. So Mewtwo can catch something here with a Focus Blast. As he goes for Stealth Rock, that's fine. I do have Focus Blast, I hope. I don't. I have Fire Blast. I have Side Strike too. We're going to go for Fire Blast, and he doesn't stay out. He stays in and gets taken out by that. That is actually great. I guess he didn't see the Fire Blast coming. That's perfect, because we do get to take that thing out, obviously, and that thing can be rather annoying. So Ferrothorn is taken out, goes out now into his Genesect. This thing is obviously going to be Choice Scarfed, just by the way he switched it in. So what I'm going to do is switch out into my Gastrodon, predicting the U-turn or Bug Buzz, which I can take. As he goes for the U-turn, didn't take the U-turn as kindly as I could have. I was kind of hoping he'd go for Bug Buzz, because I know that Gastrodon would have been able to take it, but that is fine too. Goes out into his Arceus Ghost, so what I'm going to do is go for a Toxic. I don't think he has anything that can take me out, unless he has Bullet Seed like that other guy, but I've never actually seen that before. Goes for Focus Blast. I take that so kindly, because I am a special defensive wall, and I get a extra bit of damage off with Toxic as well as that, so I'm going to protect, get some more HP back, and stall out this Arceus Ghost, because it could be rather annoying. So he goes for the Calm Mind. That is fine. He's going to take extra Toxic damage, and because he went for that, I'm pretty sure how Protect works is, if they don't attack you, alright, never mind, that's fine. I thought I'd get up a second Protect, but I'm going to just go for Protect again and weaken him down as much as possible to where I can go out into my Excadrill and finish him off with something. So I believe I'm in a decent enough position. He's actually going to switch out into Garchomp. Good play on his part. Protect fails. And now I need to go out into my Hippowdon, which is my special, or my physical defensive wall, as he goes for the Dragon Claw. That does barely anything. so that's good. What I'm going to do is set up Stealth Rocks and see what we can do to this thing. So he goes out into his Palkia, threatened by this thing. I'm going to actually have to sack my my Gastrodon here, which is sort of annoying because I do need it for a Kyogre, but I really do not have anything else for it. So I'm going to have to go out into Gastrodon to sack it. It only has a little bit of HP left. Had to take his Facial Rend, that's fine. And I assume this thing is probably going to be Choice Scarfed, as most Palkias usually are. So I don't really have anything. I can't go to cure him because I'm pretty sure I won't have speed because he's Scarfed. So I don't want to die to his Facial Rend. I'm going to have to go out into my Excadrill and go for probably just go for an Earthquake. I think I outspeed because of Sand Rush, so unless he's not Scarfed, then that's good. If he's not Scarfed, then it's good, so I can then probably outspeed with Cure him. So goes out into his Arceus, going to sack that to an Earthquake. That's a perfectly reasonable play. As he now goes out into his Kyogre, and that does affect me quite a bit because I don't have the Sand Rush anymore. Pretty sure he's going to outspeed me now, but I don't have anything that wants to take something. So I will have to just sack Excadrill here, go for the Earthquake, I guess, and see if I can get damage off, but that's not going to happen, because I'm going to get taken out by Surf. And Excadrill is not the most physically domineering Pokemon, honestly. Well, not physically, well, defensive, he's pretty terrible. So, I could have went to Hippowdon there, but it would have been a waste, I guess, because, well, the Weather War is sort of meaningless to me now, because my Pokemon that benefit in the Weather War is gone. So I'm just going to go for a Draco Meteor, just threaten something. I'm Choice Specs, even if he's Choice Scarf, Surf won't kill me, so I mean I do get a free Draco Meteor on this thing. As he goes out into his Genesect, I'm pretty sure this will still kill. It'll still do a lot at least, so we miss. I'm pretty sure he can't do anything to me, so I'm going to stay in and just Draco again. He has Iron Head. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I did not see that coming, so I have to go to Hippowdon, I guess. Probably should have switched out to Hippowdon first, but honestly, I see so many special variant of Genesect, I don't expect to face a physical one, which I am now, but I get the Roar off, roar him out into Palkia, and I get some, like, extra residual damage off with that. That is... Probably should have just Earthquake Genesect there, but whatever. He goes for a Spatial Rend, that's gonna kill. And I'm pretty sure I've, like, lost this game, because I don't have anything for his Palkia. So, let's see, what lead want to do? I'm just going to go for a Bug Buzz, I guess. It'll hurt something, at least. And I can get off some damage. As he goes out into his own Genesect, we're just going to take it pretty well. Gets his special attack boost. All he has to do is really go for, well, he can go for Bug Buzz or something. Probably go for U-turn, take out my Mewtwo. And he goes for the Flamethrower, so that's fine. If he's, yeah, okay, it's good game. I can't really do anything because Mewtwo is pretty much dead, and yeah, I got pretty much smashed this time because I had nothing for Palkia. Unless I outspeed here, but even then it won't matter because he has Pokemon that resist Flamethrowers. I mean, Flamethrower hits, I take him out, that's great, get it 3-0, I guess. I can't really do anything to anything else, so I mean, it's over. And that is, yep, pretty much good game. So I think I'll get one more battle, and then we'll wrap up this Pokemon Showdown live, because usually I do, well, not usually, I've done PO live, but yeah, Supreme Commander, good game, beat me fair and square. I played probably less than stellar, but, you know, it's my own fault, I guess. So, final battle here is going to be against Mon Petit Show, which is a French name, and he has a lot of weird Pokemon. He has, yeah, this is not really, it has Ho-Oh, I guess, so it is an Uber Steam and Lugia, so, I don't know, I can't judge. But anyway, we're going to be off with Hippowdon. He has no weather, so I mean, I have I'm free to run around with my Excadrill if I want. If I can set up a Sword Stance, I can sweep. So, let's see. Mew is his lead, that's fine. I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks, he goes for Nasty Plot, that's cool. All I have to do is roar as soon as I want, and I do not need to worry, so I'm going to roar. Even if he Baton Passes, if I roar, something is going to get hurt. I don't know why he went for Nasty Plot and then went for Earthquake, because Nasty Plot increases your special attack, obviously, so I mean, that didn't do anything. I think I'm going to try and phase for as long as I can. I'd like to get that Ho-Oh down to as much as possible. Extreme Speed, obviously this guy isn't the best player. If he's making moves like this, it just, I don't know, I don't think he's that great if he's making moves like that, so, yeah, we'll just go for an Earthquake, and see how much it does. He goes for Aura Sphere, that does a little bit more, obviously, because I'm a physical defensive tank rather than a special defensive one, So we take that decently. I'm going to just slack off, get that 50% of HP back, and bring myself up to full, because he doesn't attack me, which is strange. If he attacked me, he could have probably taken me out on a few turns, but I guess he's looking for the Aura Sphere to hit again, which it obviously will. Aura Sphere never misses, and he'll get off a decent chunk, 62%, not too bad at all. But I get him out into his Lugia. Pretty sure this thing may have multi-scale, so I mean I get to get rid of that, which is awesome. I'm going to go to my Gastrodon, just in case he wants to go for a special type move, which he more than likely will, because Lugia is a special attacker. Goes for Surf, that's fine, give me the +1 in special attack. Now I'm going to Toxic, predicting the switch I can get. Actually no, I shouldn't do that. I'm going to just attack. I'm going to just attack with a Surf. There's no point in me going for another fight. He's going to Whirlwind, obviously, if he... Okay, Dragon Tail, yeah, Whirlwind, Dragon Tail, that's fine. Sends me out into Genesect, probably something he doesn't want me out to, because of... Actually, I don't know why it said he was pure Psychic there, but we'll go for a Ice Beam, should kill from there. And he doesn't really have anything that appreciates an Ice Beam from Genesect, so I should do okay, and it doesn't take it out. To my surprise, he goes for Aeroblast, that does a lot to me. And I really, well, I guess Lugia is a very bulky Pokemon, so I'm surprised that it didn't take it out, but it was only like a little bit shy after Sandstorm damage. I thought Sandstorm would finish it off, but turns out it doesn't. Goes out into his Ho-Oh, not gonna appreciate Nice Beam, even though it is part flying. Takes it rather well, but again, the Sandstorm dwindles it a bit. Gonna go out into my Gastrodon. This is like my check to Ho-Ohs and Kyogre, as he's gonna go for the Roost. That's a good play, I guess, to get his stuff back. He's getting his HP back on his stuff. So let's go for Toxic. Please don't have Substitute. If he has Substitute, I could be in trouble, because I really don't have anything to break his sub. And if he has Substitute, then alright, he goes for Toxic. I'm gonna go for Toxic, and it's pretty much to see who can stall out the most. I don't have a recovery move, but we're in about the same HP, so what I'm going to do is go for Surf and see how much it does. It probably won't do too much, because, you know, Ho-Oh, like Lugia, is rather decent special defensively. Lugia is pretty much dead on switching, because it doesn't have much HP left. Goes out into Jolteon. I'm going to go for Surf, does a decent amount, and I am actually just going to rack up. Actually, I could rack up some damage if I want, but what I'm going to do is actually go out into my Excadrill. I see this as the perfect time to go into this thing, I guess, because he has Jolteon. I'm expecting him to go for, like, well, if he switches down to that, he must have HP Grass. I think that just seems a little bit obvious to me. He goes for a Thunder. Doesn't make sense to me, because, you know, it wouldn't have affected me and stuff. And now I'm going to go for a Swords Dance. This could pretty much give me the game at this point, because all I need to do is hit Rock Slide on his, well, all I have to do is hit Earthquake on RC's Steel, and that's dead. Do have Sand Rush, so I mean, I'm at a very high speed, I guess. And Earthquake should kill this thing, unless he predicts and switches out. Nope, that's dead. We're looking at an Excadrill sweep here, because that's pretty much, I don't need to switch out now, I'm at +2. So we're going to wrap this up with a sweep. Ho-Oh comes in, it won't have speed, just need to hit it with a Rock Slide. If Rock Slide hits, unless I miss a Rock Slide, then yeah, that missed somehow, but he goes for a Roost, that's fine. I'm going to have to go for Rock Slide again, because that stupid thing missed, even though it shows it hitting the Pokemon, somehow it misses. There we go, we take that out. And it's pretty much plain sailing from here, I guess. Togekiss is next. The only thing he can do is Extreme Speed, and that still won't even kill, so Rock Slide finishes that off. Next up is going to be probably Jolteon or Lugia or Mew, and it doesn't matter what he goes to, it's all over. Excadrill sweep. Yep, that's pretty much it. I have another Excadrill sweep, actually, that I haven't uploaded yet, but there's an Excadrill sweep maneuvers. The exact same things are going to happen here. And because of that, we're going to finish with an Earthquake, and that's going to be good game. So, nice 6-0, I think, to finish us off. There we go, that's all over. And with all that's done, I'm going to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, or this Showdown Live, and I will see you guys for more shortly enough, so catch you then.